My name is Kamisha Harmon, and this is student activity number 3, my conference for FCSC 3640. Today we have Miss Hannah, Joshua, and Mr. Beard. Good afternoon, Mr. Beard. Good afternoon. I would like to take this time to discuss with you Joshua's writing and how he has improved this far. Before I begin, is there anything you would like to address or any questions or concerns you have? No, I don't have any questions. I don't have any concerns. I just want to know all that I can do to help Joshua, and just to make sure Joshua is doing the best he can. Okay, well, Mr. Beard, I must say Joshua is doing very well, and I really wanted to talk to you about his writing progress and how well he's doing. His drawings are great for his age. He draws with detail and color, and if you would take a look at his drawing here, as you can see, he has written a message across the top of the paper. And when I asked him what did the message read, he said, "Me and my family." And that is just how he described the picture that he drew. He said it was a picture of himself and his family. So with him forming these letters and writing them across the paper, across the top of the paper, it really lets me know that he understands that words have meaning. He understands that letters form words. So, although it isn't actually a word, it's good that he's making that connection. And when I did his writing assessment, I looked at some of the things that he could do based on his writing and drawing. And he uses a combination of drawing along with some circles, and those are like the letters that he's drawing and the pictures and the little people that he's forming. He uses random letters because, like I said, he's not yet forming words, but he is writing those letters in different orders. And then we could look down further. He uses drawings to convey ideas or information, and in this drawing it was very a very detailed drawing that he drew of a picture of him and his family. So he had an idea for what he wanted to draw. He drew it, and then he was able to write and tell about it. And I also checked uses drawings and writings to support ideas for that reason. And then demonstrates top and bottom directionality as well as left to right directionality, because he does a very good job with writing from left to right, and he understands from going from top to bottom when drawing or writing. So he's doing very well with that. And based on this writing assessment, he's assessed at the pre-writing and early emergent stage, which is okay, and it's very good from him. He's 4 years old. He's in preschool, so we're gonna work to get him to where he needs to be. And we can go over some things to discuss how we're gonna get there. Okay, but should he be writing the actual words instead of those random letters? Is that anything I should be concerned about? Well, Mr. Beard, all children develop at a different pace, but being that Joshua has an understanding that letters form words, I believe he is ready to begin forming these words. So, I would definitely recommend to begin helping him to map out the written letters to a sound, and that just means to kind of, with every letter, he should be able to recognize or identify the sound, especially when we're writing words. And the main thing we can start with is our sight words. Now, if you when looking at his artwork, when I asked him what the words across the top said, he said me and my family, and he did have some letters that would be in those words. He had the letter E. He had the letter Y. He also had the letter L. And that lets me know that he is aware that those letters are in those words because he hears the sounds, and he hears the E in me. He may hear the L in family as well. And then he also used that letter Y. So I would definitely say he's ready to start forming words and mapping to start forming words. So we just have to work with him on mapping those letters to sounds. And this can be a goal that we actually set for him. And I can give you some ways you can assist him. And basically you can read to him each day, and when you read, just kind of point to the words, or let him point to the words, and just let your finger be a guide as he read. And also place emphasis on the sight words. Let him point out the sight words or identify them in the book, and encourage him to identify letters, sounds, and the word as well. And I'm going to also implement strategies in the classroom to continue to help him reach this goal. Do you have any questions, Mr. Beard? No, I don't have any questions. I just think I'm going to work as hard as I can and continue to read with him every night. And definitely I'm going to take those sight words and begin to go over them with him. And because I really want him to be where I just really want him to reach that goal. All right, Mr. Beard, and I will do all that I can, and I will continue to work with him and help him reach those goals. And one more thing I want to share: if you just to expose him to more literacy and print and words, take him to the library. Allow him to just go and sit and pick books and read books. Allow him to talk about letters on things that he might see in the environment outside, in the grocery store, if you're going to the mall, just those different places. And then you could bring those things into the home, print out things that he's familiar with, and tape it on the wall, or paste it in a notebook for him to be able to recognize and identify these different words. Using environmental print, you can take a box of cereal, cut those up, any kind of juice, take the paper off and put it in a notebook, and allow him to become familiar with those words and those sounds. Like a box of Kicks. My baby loves Kicks, and I have and she knows the word because it's Kicks. And every time I can write it on the paper, she sees the K, K, the I, X, X, X. So, it's a great learning. It's a great way of learning. So I would definitely encourage you to do that with Joshua as well. Use all the environmental print you can get. It will really, really help. Thank you so much, Miss Hannah. I appreciate everything you do. Well, thank you too, Mr. Beard.